So I'll continue the part 2 of this design. So this is what I've merged. This is our previous work. This is how I merged it. Then I click on erase color. I erase my green. I click on OK. Then I crop this like this. I crop this. Then I create another shape. Then I want, okay, let me redo this. Let me delete this shape and redo this previous work. I redo. I check whether it has unmerged. Then it's unmerged. So I just I click on the layer again, this layer here. Then I merge the two again. Click on OK. Then I go to my erase color. Enable this, erase my green color. Now this is too wide, so I'll just keep editing until I get what I need. So I'll merge this together. Then I'll click on merge. I'll go to my erase color. I'll erase the green part. I think I like this. Then I'll click on OK. Then I'll create another shape with the same green color. Then I bring the shapes like this. Then I click on OK. I just use the shape to cover this top radius here. Cover it. I want to get something like this. I only want to get like this. See the radius, only this radius part and this radius. Then this is how I want it to be. So I'll just drag this upwards to get small parts. Click on this my layer, then merge again. Click on merge. Then I'll go to my erase color again. I'll click on my erase color, then enable this, and I'll erase the green part. I'll increase my tolerance. Don't forget to increase your tolerance. I'll increase to 20. I click on OK. So this is what I wanted. I hope somebody is following. So then I just position this downwards like this. I click on this plus where we get our shapes. I create a new shape. I leave this like this. I create a new shape. I leave this like this. Then I change the color to hash like this. Then I edit and I give this a border radius again. I give this a border radius for about 20%. I click on OK. So I'll cut these two, this part here and this part here. I'll create another shape. Then I'll cover it like this. Then I'll click on OK. And I will merge this hash and this white. This hash here and this white. I'll merge the two of them. This is it, the hash and the white. I'll merge. Then I'll come to my erase color. I'll enable this. So it's being cut off. Then I want to join another shape. So I click on plus. I click on my shapes. I reduce the size of this. Then I click OK. Then this is what I want to do. I'll change the color of this to green. I'll rotate like this. I'll rotate like this. Then I put my shape here. Okay, let me lock this so it won't scatter our design. So I select this shape, I rotate. Then I increase like this. I rotate backwards again, then increase like this. You can see what I did. I just use the shape to cover. Let me lock and explain. I just use the shape to cover here and also cover here. I got small parts here, but this part will be bigger than this part. So I'll unlock this and select my layer again, or I can also select it from here. Then I'll click on this layer icon. I'll click on my layer icon, then I'll merge the two. Then I'll click on my erase color, then I'll erase the color, the green color. Click on OK. Then I'll increase the tolerance. I'll go back to the erase color. I'll increase the tolerance to 20. Then I click on OK. Then I straighten this like this. I increase the size. So okay, we need a longer part of this, so I'll be undoing this. I'll undo again. Then I'll just be straightening this like this. I'll straighten it. Then I'll use this and cover it. Like I'll lock this. I'll rotate this like this. Then I'll cover it. I'll move it downwards to get what I want. Then I rotate back. Then I also have what I need. Then I click on here. I merge. So I'll be getting like this and like this. I'll click on here. I'll merge the two icons, two shapes. I go to my erase color. I enable. Then I click on this my pen. I erase the green. Then you can see the green is coming out. I increase our tolerance to 20. Then I click on OK. So this is what I need. I click on the shape. I just click on this plus, generate a new shape, reduce the size a little bit, straighten it like this, reduce the size again. Then I position like this. I change the color of this to hash. So I just use my position. I move by 1 pixel. I move up. I'll check whether it's aligned with the other shape. I'll click my position, move up again. It's not well aligned. I can still see it. I'll click my position. I'll just move up once. Okay, I'll click again and I'll move up once. So now this is aligned. So I'll just click on this shape, rotate it like this. Then I'll reduce. I've made a mistake. Click on the shape, rotate it like this. Then I'll reduce the size of this. Then I'll click on like this to see how the shape look like. Then I'll position it and move it inside the bigger one by clicking it like this. I'll move it inside the bigger one. I'll click on OK. So I'll get something like this. So I'll click on this our icon here. I'll click on it. Then I'll merge that last two again and I'll merge. So I've gotten what I need. Then I'll be positioning this. So I need to do something. I'll create a new shape, a small shape like this. Then I'll just I'll change the shape color to green. Then I'll position it like this. I'll position it like this. I want to clip it out. I'll position it like this. Then I'll click on merge. I'll merge it. Look at that pan icon. Merge it with this new green color I created. I'll merge. Then I'll look for my erase color again. Then I'll click on the pen. I'll erase the green. 1. Then okay, let's redo this. I'll copy this same icon. Then I'll merge this one. I'll merge it together. That is this. Then I'll erase my color. I'll select my color to green. Click on OK. Then I'll move this one downwards. I switch it to the front. Then I click on merge again. I merge the two of them. I I hope you can hear what I say and you can see what I'm doing. I merge again. I click on my erase color. Then I select my green. I erase. So I've gotten what I need perfectly. Then I'll move this to the back. I'll lock. I'll just unlock this. So this is what I need. I'll position it at the center using my relative position. Position it at the center. Then lock it. Then select this. I'll move this. I'll reduce the size of this. I'll move this upwards like this. I'll move this upwards like this. Then I'll change the color of this one. I'll lock this. I'll bring this one downwards here. I'll change the color of this red one to my hash. Click on OK. Then I'll reduce the size a little bit. Then I'll position here. Position. Okay. I'll position here. I'll make sure this down part is aligned with this down part. So watch closely. I'll increase my screen. Then I'll select the microscope. I'll click on this window. Click on this down window here. This one. I'll click on it. Then I'll select this icon. Then I want to merge. I want to align with this one that is here. I want to align this icon here with this one that is here. So I'll click on here. Then this icon is already selected. I'll click on my position. Then I'll move upwards. Then I'll reduce my size to 100 back. Then I'll select my window. So this is what I have. Okay, let me bring this down a little bit. So this is what I have. Then okay, I'll have to bring this downwards. Then I'll move it inside. I'll bring it downwards again. I'll move it inside. Then I'll lock all. Then I'll be creating a shape, a square shape. Then I'll reduce the size of this my shape. I'll reduce the size. Okay, I'll use my window to align this. I'll create 4 equal shapes. This is the first one. Then I'll click on the red color. Click on OK. Then I'll copy the shape. This is the second one. I'll copy this shape again. This is the third one. And I'll copy the shape again. And this is the last shape. So I want to create 4 squares like this. Then I'll use my position. I'll move them out from each other. I'll just move by 5 pixels. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure your everything is equal. Make sure they are equal. I'll click on OK. Select the second one. Move by 5 pixels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So and then I'll move upwards by that same 5 pixel 2 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 5 times. 4, 5. Then I'll move this one by 5 pixels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'll move this one. Okay, I can see it's like this is aligned. I'll move this one here by 1 pixels to align to this one. Then I'll move this one also by 1 pixels to align. I think this is aligned now. So I'll merge the 4 of them, the 4 reds, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'll merge the 4 reds together. Then I'll reduce the size of this. Okay, it's like they are too far away from each other. So I'll just click on my window, click on position. I'll move by 6 pixels. 1, 2. Then by 1, 1, 2, 3. Then I'll move this one again by 6 pixels. 1, 2. Then by 1, 1, 2, 3. Click on my windows. Then I'll move this upwards by 1 pixels. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. Click on OK. Move this one by another 1 pixels. 13 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. When I'm counting like this, is so that the measurements will be the same. So, and then I'll merge the 4 of them. 1 2 3 4. I'll merge together. After merging, I'll reduce the size of this very small. I'll reduce the size, then I'll position it. I'll use my that same position. I'll position it. I'll position it like this. I'll position it like this. So I have to select this one. I want to move downwards. How many did I move? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Then I'll select this one and move by 6 pixels. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Increase. I think I'll increase the size of this one to be the same with the other. Click on this my, then now I'll align this to be in the same line. Click on OK. Then I'll select. So I'll lock this. Select that my 4 shapes I merged together. I increase the size a little bit. I increase the size. Then I move it downwards. I make sure it is aligned perfectly. Then I click on OK. Click on OK like this. So I've gotten what I need. Okay, this one it looks more bigger now. Just reduce the size a little bit, so it is okay now. I lock it back. So I'll be writing our text. We are almost through with our logo. I'll be writing, so I'll merge all these together. So take notes at the colors before you merge, because after merging together and you continue, you cannot redo. So you have to start from the beginning. So I'll merge all this. I love the color. Then I'll merge all together. I'll merge so all can be one. Then I'll reduce the size of this. As I reduce the size of this, I'll write my text. My text will be Erutech, all capital letter, Erutech constructions. I'll first write Erutech. I'll come to the second icon. This is now for text. I increase the size to about 80. Okay, let me move this like this. I increase the size to about 85. Then I'll position it closer to our house icon. Then I'll position it again. I'll change my fonts. I'll go to my fonts icon, change it to, let me try Amaranth Bold. Click on OK. Okay, I love this Amaranth Bold. Then I copy the text. Okay, this to edit. I copy the text. You can see where I clicked. I just clicked on this pencil icon here. When I clicked on the pencil, then this is my copy icon. Or you can just come to the text here and copy. So I drag down. I click on edit here, and then write construction, sorry, all with capital letter. I position this like this. Then I reduce the size of this one to about 7. So this is not still well aligned. I keep reducing the size until I see it. So this is aligned now. This is aligned. Okay, I'll move it out a little bit from the icon. I move this one out a little bit from our house icon. or logo. Then I lock the two. I lock my main logo. Then I click on, okay, I want to change the color of this my construction. I'll come to my color. Now there's something I want to do. This, I'll make my CONSTRU. I'll make them, look at where I'll hover. I'll make the CONSTRU to be red. Then the others should be white. So I'll come to my Aerotech. I'll switch to color again. Then I'll make the ER only to be ash. Then others should be white. Then the opacity should go down a little bit. The opacity, okay, leave it at 90 or leave it at 85. Click on OK. So this is what I have. Then I've locked it already. I'll click on here. I'll create a new shape again. So after creating my shape like this, I'll change the color to hash. Click on OK. Then I'll move upwards. I'll reduce the size again. I'll then move downwards out of the icon. Then I'll move upwards like this. I'll create that same shape. I'll duplicate the shape. Then I'll move this one. I'll use my relative position to make it faster. So I'll use my position here to make it. This is where the main work starts. I'll just increase a little bit. Then I want it to align. So I'll use this. Okay. I'll reduce my size. So I'll use this and make it to align with the other icon. So I'll click on this view and I'll reduce it. Then I'll I'll reduce the size again to 100. Then so it is somehow aligned. So okay, I'll move this outwards a little bit. I'll move it outwards like this. Then I'll lock the two. Then I'll write a text. I'll write my text. Standard homes. The S should be capital letter. Then the standard. Then your homes. Standard homes. I'll click on OK. Then I just change my font to my Lato bold. Then I increase the size a little bit. Then I use my position to move this upwards. Click on size. I reduce the size to 30. Then I use my position. To align it. I use my position, make it 1 pixels, make it to be in the middle of this line and this line. So I click on lock. So guys, we are done with creating our 3D logo, our real estate housing 3D logo on pixellab. So it's time for us to mock it up with our Photopea. So hook on, I'm not through. So then I click on here, I merge everything together. Click on OK. Then I reduce the size of everything, just like this. Position to the center. Then I save this. To save your image to your gallery, or save as project first. To save as project, after this plus icon, this place that look like a casket, like a save icon, click on it. Then you see save as project. Then you type your name. So I'll use construction logo 2. I already have my first construction logo. This is the second one. I click on OK. Then this third one, you don't need to use here to save your as image to your gallery. You click on this third one that look like a share icon, click on it. Then you see if you want to share it to any social media platform, this is it. Then this is to change it JPG. I'll leave it at JPG, no transparency. Then I'll come down to custom. I'll come down to this custom. I'll change it to very high so that your image will be good. Then I'll click on save to gallery. You can see where I clicked this save to gallery here. So I've already saved it. So then I'll on our internet connection. I'll be teaching you how to remove background. You go to your Google, you wait for your Google to load, then you search for a website called photoscissors.com. You will not give any space. You search for photoscissors.com. Okay, I made a mistake. This is it. photoscissors.com. You search. Make sure you have a data connection. You wait for it to load. This is what you see. You just scroll a little bit. You see your upload image. So this is the removed background. Then this is the original background here. Then this is the removed one here. Then this is your image. That is, they are showing you proofs. So you click on this upload image here. You wait for it to load. Then I'll click on browse. I'll come to that my pixellab folder. I click on photos. Come to my pixellab folder where the icon appeared. I click on my pixellab folder here. Then I select that my icon. I wait for it to load. So when it loads, it will mark a good at the middle to bring you inside where you can edit whatever you want to edit. So this is my icon. Wow, they gave it a blurry effect. So I'll change the blurry effect. So I like it like this. So I'll then click on, I'll scroll back to this top. You see this download icon, click on it here. Then you click on download in low resolution. Something will pop up for you to download. Click on download. Now the thing is downloaded. So I'll just go back to my web page. Then I'll search for photop.com. Photop. This is the spelling photo then p.com. I'll allow it to load. Me, I've already logged in into the account. So you have to log in. You follow the steps. Then when you open it, this is what you see. Photop. This is the icon. Photop advanced image editor. So I'll click on like this. Then I'll click on desktop site. I'll allow it to be in a desktop site mode. So better follow my steps in this Photop because any mistake you make for a low version of phone, it will make your phone to hang, and that can make your phone to also spoil. So I'll click on these templates here. You can see these templates here. In this Photop here, you see new project, see open from computer. Then because this is a computer web app, so I'll click on my templates. I'll allow it to load just once. Everything you click will be once. You allow your templates to load. This is it, is loading. So as I said, you must have a data connection for this. So me, I have my data connection on. So it is loading. Now, these are some templates that you can use for your mockup, your 3D logo mockup. So you can choose any template, but anywhere you see any template that is premium, don't use because you have to pay before you use the template. So me, I like using this first template here. I wrote black wall 3D logo mockup. I click on it once. Then this is what will pop up. Then I'll read this place. They wrote black wall 3D logo mockup by graphicsfamily.com. I'll come down to this place. They wrote photopy.com. I'll click on the link. So it will take me back to their website where I can edit with the template. Okay, I didn't click on it, so I'll click on it again. This is it. So now it's loading. So this is it. It's loading. Look at your loading. So you wait for it to finish loading. This is it. So after loading, this is what you see in your interface, everything. Then follow my steps. As I've said, your phone can hang if you make any single mistake. So this is my logo. I'll first of all click. Don't worry, I'll be sending a tutorial that will guide you on how to use all the tools. But for our mockup, I'll click on this layer icon here. Can you see this layer icon? Where I'm touching this three layer icon that looks like three square falling on top of each other. I click on the three squares. Then this is the design for that logo. Then this place they said your logo here. I'll double click on this template, this place that this picture something is. I'll double click. Then it will open the main logo. Then I'll hide it with this eye that is here. I'll click on this eye to hide it. Then I'll click on that same layer to go back. So this is the logo is hidden. I'll come to this file at this top place here. I'll click on this file. You can see it here. I click on it. Then I click on open and place. This is the new open. Then I click on open and place. Then I click on the file again. Click on open and place. Allow. I allow it access to your files, your photo app. So you open, that's your removed background. You select that your removed background logo. So now it's loading. So it has loaded. I'll then align it to the middle. I'll increase the size a little bit. I'll align it to the middle. I'll move it upwards. I'll just increase the size again so it can be visible. I align it to the middle. I increase the size again. I align it to the middle. Make sure that red line appears. So this is it, is in the middle. Then I click on that file again. I click on, after the new, you can see open and place, open more, share. I click on save smart object. So they say smart object updated. That thing must come out. If it's for a low version of phone, it will waste time. So I then come back to this first layer. This second layer is selected here. This second layer. So I'll come back to this first layer here. I'll click on it. I'll wait for it to load. Click on it. So this is my icon here. Can you see my icon? This is where you edited what you edited. So you click on this second one. You switch between the two layers. You must see your main icon. Then this is my icon. So I'll click on file. Then I'll click on export as. This export as. I'll click on it. I'll click on export as. Then I'll click on PNG, the first option. Or you can use PDF or anything you want. But I'll click on PNG. I prefer PNG. I'll wait for it to load. Okay, let me go again. I click on the PNG. So now it has loaded. I'll then scroll down. This is your icon. So quality, you can increase the quality again. You can increase the quality. So I'll now click on this my save. I'll click on this save that is here. When I click on save, it's going to download. So okay, let me go again. I'll click on file, click on export as PNG. I allow it to load. Then I click on save. Then this download thing will pop up. I click on the download. So now it's downloaded. Then I'll exit from my browser. I'll go to my photo app. I'll go to my photo app. Then I'll come to recent. Okay, I'll come again to my photo app. So I'll scroll to this place. I'll click on it. Look at the downloaded this thing. So this is your icon. This is your logo. So guys, we are through with creating our first 3D logo mockup on pixellab and mocking it up on photopea. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Ensure you do your assignments and submit in the submission group for grading, and I'll see you in the next class. Thank you.